Imagine if you could own a house, whether it's your primary residence or a vacation home, and have someone else pay the mortgage for you. It's legal, it's pretty common, and not doing it is my single biggest regret in life. Let's talk about house hacking. Hey everybody, it's Zach with the Pelican Team Real Estate in Fort Myers, Florida. Today, I'm going to talk about a practice known as house hacking. The basic premise of house hacking is buying a home and renting it out so the tenants cover your expenses. Now there's a little more to it than that, so let's break it down for both your primary residence and, since we're in Florida, a vacation home. So this isn't for everyone, and you'll see why, but house hacking is a great way to build wealth through real estate. Now I'm not some real estate guru trying to get you to buy my course, and to be honest, you can find all this information online for free. But if I could back up 20 years, here's what I would do. I would buy a duplex, a triplex, or a quadplex and live in one of the units. These small multifamily homes are considered single family for mortgage purposes, so you still get the best terms and rates. Anyway, I would live in one of the units and rent out the rest of them, and the rent that my tenants pay me would cover my mortgage, my insurance, my property taxes, and all my other expenses, so I'm living for free. But let's say that the rent didn't entirely cover the expenses, it would still bring them down a substantial amount, and my monthly housing costs would be way less compared to just paying the mortgage or rent myself. Now you need to crunch the numbers and make sure that the potential rent covers your expenses, or at least very close to it. But even if you end up paying, say, $200 a month out of pocket, you're still going to be way ahead as compared to paying $1,500 or $2,000 a month for a mortgage or rent yourself. Of course, you need to account for things like repairs, vacancies, and so on, but you'll also get the benefit of appreciation and a very nice tax deduction. Now, of course, a quadplex, or a fourplex as it's sometimes known, it's going to cost more than a single family home, and there's certainly more single family homes available in most markets compared to a fourplex. But let's say you can only afford or only want a single family home, or even a condo or a townhouse. If you're young and likely to have roommates anyway, buy that single family home or condo or townhouse and rent out the rooms to cover your expenses. Again, you need to crunch the numbers, but you'll almost always come out ahead. Now this is going to be a total shock to you, but I'm in my mid-40s. I have a wife, I have kids. I'm not going to be getting a roommate anytime soon. But if I could go back to my 20s, when I just graduated college, or even when I was still in college, I absolutely would have done this, and not doing it is hands down my single biggest regret in life. However, if you're in a situation like mine, and you're not going to be getting a roommate anytime soon, or you don't want to live in a small multifamily home, you can still house hack with a vacation property. The premise is the same as I just discussed, but instead you're buying a home in a vacation destination like, I don't know, Fort Myers or Sanibel Island or anywhere in Southwest Florida where we live and that people like to vacation. And then when you use it whenever you want to, but other times you rent it out to vacationers and they cover your expenses. So depending on where you are in life, you may use the home anywhere from a few weeks to a few months each year, and when you aren't using it yourself, you rent out the home and the incoming rent pays your mortgage, pays your taxes, and your other expenses. Now realistically, your vacation home isn't going to be rented every single week that you're not using it, but I think you can factor in a 35% vacancy rate or so and still come out way ahead, especially when you look at the appreciation as well as the cost savings of not needing to pay for a rental every time that you want to go on vacation. So that's it. That's house hacking. It's an easy way to build wealth and get ahead financially by doing what you're already going to do anyway. You need a place to live, right? You might as well have someone else pay those bills for you. As always, feel free to ask me any questions in the comments just down below, or you can call me, text me, or email me about anything regarding real estate or life in Southwest Florida. I will see you next time.